I'm so glad we came to check this out. This is amazing. You're like blown away.
I'm like, you're not even that excited when you see me.
Yeah. You've never seen me so excited in your life.
I know.
That was hectic. We're on the Spanish Steps track, number 5 fire trail it is, if you're looking for it on the map. Descends down sort of one plateau, mountain range, down into the valley, and then back up the other side. You got a nice little run through the valley there as well. It's called the Spanish Steps because it's nothing but rock steps all the way down and then all the way back up the other side. Slowly banging our way down rock steps towards the bottom of the valley, we're met with the final challenge, which is basically just a massive, very steep rock wall that you have to descend down. Alright, here we go. Obviously first gear low, nice and slow. Gonna swing a bit wide and then straighten up as I actually come down it. Haven't got my foot on the clutch, just the brake. Quite steep, but all good. Saying my engine oil's low because the car was near vertical. Dad was up next to descend his way down the massive rock ledge. Now unfortunately I did lose some of the audio from my main camera for this next couple of minutes of the video, so I do apologise for that. I tried to link the sound up as best I could. Last time we did this track, we actually had to winch up. We were coming the other way and it started raining just as we got to the bottom of it, which made it very, very slippery, and it took us a fair bit of time to get up this. Once you hit the bottom of the valley there, you're immediately met with another challenge in the form of some monster holes and ruts to flex your way through. I was up first in the nav, and it certainly gave that new suspension a good workout. Now you can actually skip these big ruts here. There's a little track around to the side of them, but Dad was keen to have a crack in the MUX. It doesn't have as much flex as the nav, as mine is running that long travel kit in the rear, but his does have that rear locker to help push it along. He did get a little bit stuck on that one section there, but a couple of goes and a little bit of a push from behind, and we're able to keep him moving forward. After that last challenge, you begin the drive through the valley, which just has some amazing views around you of those big rock formations, and there's a nice little creek that runs through there too that you do cross a couple of times.
Colored trees, your yellow leaves move me. Dancing roofs, your painted red shakes the room. When I get there, I'll let my feet roam. When I get there, I'll break in.
Such a nice drive through that valley there, and you crisscross that creek multiple times. It's not that far through it, and then you come to the way out, which is a fairly monster hill climb here with nothing but massive steps, as the track name suggests, the Spanish Steps tracks. Now you can shoot around that first bottom step there, around that tree, and an easy section, because that's quite a big step. Then once you come up there, you still got to then crisscross all the way over, then you end up on an awkward angle, and you still got to take on all those steps up there anyway, so I feel like you're better off just coming up this first step and just trying to shoot straight up the side there. So I'll give that a go. Try and hold this right hand line, pick those steps. There's some rocks packed up. check this last bit, so now I don't know where I'm going. Whew. That wasn't too bad. Up we go. Now Dad's turn. You did it now. Down back into the tree. Need more rocks. Bit of a solid log in there too. So I just got a little bit caught out on this top section here, this last step, and then as he's trying to climb it, spun the back around into the bushes there. So we just chopped the edge of that. There's only a dead log there sticking out on the track a bit. We just chopped the edge of that off, which is this one here. And then we use that to pack the front wheels and see if we can climb up at that. Otherwise, might just have to pop him up over the winch because he can't back up out of there to realign. That's all he can go because he's reversed into a tree now. Alright, if that doesn't go now, I'll give up. Nice teamwork. He's up. Got him up there, just need to pack those rocks. Made up that first section of climb up through the gate there. I don't even know what that gate's for. It doesn't look like it ever gets used. Must be something they used to do. And then the track continues up. Still plenty more steps to go yet, but it's lunchtime, so we're gonna pull up and enjoy the sunshine and have a bit of lunch. Alright, that's it. We're up off the Spanish Steps trail. There it is. Access to Spanish Steps is made possible by a deed of arrangement between 4-Wheel New South Wales and ACT. So it's rated as very difficult, dry conditions, number 5 trail, number 5 fire trail. Definitely probably wouldn't take a stand 4-wheel drive down there. Not actually sure what we're going to do now yet. It's 1:30. We need to work out a plan. Since we came off that Spanish Steps track, we've been driving for a little while now, probably 45 minutes, and we decided we're going to do the River Caves walk this afternoon. Shad, my mate, I saw he did it, then I was keen to come out and check it out. It looks super cool. It's a 3k walk, I think, down into the valley. Then you walk through these caves, which the river flows through, and you have to walk through a bit of water and stuff, and then back up the other side. But I figured it'd be awesome to check out. It's about a 20-minute walk, so down to the edge. It's actually quite hard to find the trail down, and then you follow this little creek and make it to the start of what looks like it now. Narrows in, and you can see you start heading into the caves. Whoa, this is so cool. It's like Jurassic Park.
It's like what?
It's crazy. I said it's like Jurassic Park. Whoa! This is so cool. Alright, you're gonna have to take your shoes off now, Kai. Yeah, good luck on the next bit. This is so cool. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Crazy!
It's crazy. I'm so glad we came to check this out. This is amazing. Do it. Woo! It's cold. Go.
Okay, I'm doing it.
Okay, go. How was that, Kai? You're so cold. Worth it?
I don't know.
He's regretting it. Everyone got in and had a swim. Now we've got to make the walk out of here. Oh, made it back to the car, smashed our way up through the bush there. Awesome sunset out there starting.
They say I'm acting crazy, but I just wanna lie in the sun. Whoa, lie in the sun. Now I've been to many places and won so many races. I was a child. Yeah. But now my only one is now and
Found ourselves a nice camp spot out here in the bush. So cold. It's a beautiful night, but stars are out. The moon's actually up there too. It's hard this time of year because it gets dark so early. You know, it's pitch black by 5:30. We pulled up camp here about 6. Cut up some wood. Got a nice warm fire going. I'm actually super happy with that electric chainsaw. It's going so well. It cuts up the wood super easy. I'm still on the same set of batteries that I started with on this weekend. And it's super easy to just grab out and chop up some wood quickly. Warm up by his fire, and then we're going to cook some dinner soon. Just cooking up a little bit of fried rice for dinner here by the fire. So I cooked some halloumi and egg, which I always put in the fried rice. Frying up a heap of veggies now. Actually, I already did the rice as well. So I got rice, eggs, halloumi. Then doing, what do we got? Carrot, peas, broccoli, capsicum. Fry this up for a bit, add it all together, and add some sauce, and dinner will be ready. You should be doing cooking with Kai. Add some sauce in, bit of sweet chili, add some tamari in, pepper, some salt. Mix it all together, stick it to the bottom a bit, and then you have fried rice.
And the crowd goes wild.
Oh, you saw my idea? I had it for a
You gotta put it in the flame, you gotta like turn it around. Just don't
I don't
catch
know
it.
if you do.
You do? I'm a marshmallow connoisseur.
Is that what you do? Is that right?
Wow.
Wow.
Oh my god, you're the worst marshmallow. Roll on it. Guys, like having a fit.
You're speaking a language I don't understand. I don't know that look in your eyes. I need you to give me a sign. I'm reaching my hand.
Just finished packing up camp. It's our last day here today. So we're going to head off and explore for a few hours. I don't know what we're going to do yet. Got to sort of make that up as we go. Then we're going to head home this afternoon after lunch, so we'll head out there and see what we can find. We're out doing some exploring. I have a Google Maps map kind of thing of this area that someone's marked all the tracks on it. And we came to this one marked as Axel Hill, marked as difficult. And then I probably should have stopped at the top, come down to check it, because I'm about halfway down it now on a very steep hill, which Demi told me to check it at the top and I didn't listen. And now I've come to this massive set of steps here, but I don't think I can reverse or turn around, so I'm just gonna have to commit. And then the track gets overgrown, but you can work your way down through it down to the bottom there. And then I'll just have to take it on, come back up. May have to winch or hopefully drive it. Dad hadn't come down yet, so he's backed up the top, so he doesn't have to do it as well, just the idiot me. Well, I made down the bottom, it just comes to a dead end on this creek here and in amongst the cliffs, which is actually really awesome. Look at all these big cliffs all around me everywhere. Now the problem is I've got to get back up. Don't know how well that's going to go for me. Here we go. Let's see if we can get out of here. Very steep, very overgrown, some big ruts here. In the wet, holy dooly. This would be a no-go for sure. But I'm hoping I can drive it here in the dry. I can't get my seatbelt on.
So we're gonna die.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not because I got my seatbelt on.
I don't think this seatbelt will go on.
You're on a slant, so probably not.
That worries me. Woo!
Made it, boys.
Seatbelts on.
Oh my god.
That was hectic. That was full commit. Couldn't get my seatbelt on there. I really need to do something about that. That's way too dangerous. I shouldn't be doing that. I know people have said you can put a zippy tie on them or a clip or something, and then you can get them back undone on steep hills, because yeah, that's not on. That's the line I was originally looking at, because that was the only one where you weren't climbing 2 steps at once. Last section. Let's see if we can get up there. Oh, woo! You've never seen me so excited in your life.
I know.
Oh well, that's Axel Hill complete. Wasn't too bad that I just end up accidentally committed to it in the end, because that was one hell of a drive up out of there. Oh, you always get that fair bit of stress and nervousness, determination or whatever when you're down the bottom thinking, oh, what's going to happen trying to get this thing, and then when you drive it, it's just so cool. You're like blown away.
I'm like, you're not even that excited when you see me naked.
We're sort of slowly navigating our way out of here back in the direction of the main road, taking every side track possible, of course. Come to this bit, we got that option there, or that one over there. I'm just deciding which one to head up. Yeah, that's good. Fun little step, that one. Dad's just having a bit of trouble. He doesn't have the same amount of talent I do. Jokes. I said I'm better driving than Tom. Heap of fun that step. Sort of mine climbed up and then got caught on those boulders up there. Dad reckon I smashed a diff into one. So he was sort of trying to avoid that, but then couldn't get up the other side. So he's going to come around and do the same line I did, but just try and turn off those rocks. Yeah, stop. Yeah. Check this out, how cool. Dad actually headed back into Lithgow. He wanted to get home and get ready for work tomorrow. We decided to do one last stop into the Lost City. Come over from the Lithgow side, because I've never been in that direction before. Demi's never been here to the Lost City at all. So we thought we'd come check it out. Got a pretty steep descent down into there. Made it down. Such an incredible place here at the Lost City. And we got the whole thing to ourselves over this side. On the side over there, I counted about 40 cars on that one, about 10 on the other one. So I'm glad we came down this way.
When I get there, I'll break in your arms, I'll lose control. When I get there, I'll know the answer. Let me know when I get closer. Interland, you're my sailing ship. Guide me when you head for your trip. Right out of this wicked life.
You want a lemonade ice pole? Gonna finish up the trip here, have a little bit of lunch. Lemonade ice poles out of the freezer. Soak it in. How good's having a freezer and lemonade ice poles? Coming out of the Lost City now, but I went the more direct way this time, which I thought would be quicker, but we came to some big ruts and wombat holes, so one last bit of fun before we go home. Accidentally. Alright, we're all done. We're out of there, got some fuel aired up, beginning the 5.5 hour drive home now. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's going to be a bit of a late night. Beautiful scenery here as you make your way along this Bell's line of road out across the Blue Mountains. Incredible weekend away again, some awesome tracks, nice campsites out in the bush. That underground river caves walk we did was amazing. I've just been loving the weekends away 4-wheel drive lately. I just can't seem to get enough of them. I'm just every weekend I'm trying to work out where we can go and what we can do, and then back home during the week editing and catching up on all the behind the scenes stuff. Had a couple weekends away lately as well where I haven't filmed, just sort of been out enjoying it. That's something people ask me, and I even wonder that myself a bit. I think, oh, you know, is it still just as good for me to go away on these trips and not film, or do I have to be filming? But I've done a couple of weekends away lately, and yeah, I've just had an amazing time just forgetting about the filming, just doing the 4-wheel driving and the camping. So I'll be doing a few more of them in the mix as well, and then obviously filming heaps as well. That Lithgow area in Newnes State Forest is such a good place for 4-wheel driving, camping and sightseeing. If you want to follow the adventures, you can on Instagram, which is @tiles, and then I have a Facebook as well. I don't know how you find that. You just look up Tyler Thompson on Facebook, I guess. Then you can support the channel over at Patreon. I'll do a behind the scenes video on there from this trip, sort of run through where all the tracks are we did and the campsites and all those bits and pieces, give a bit more information so people can do the trips themselves. And the last thing, if you want to support the channel, we got the website, which is tylerthompson.com.au. we got shirts, hoodies, we actually got stubby coolers, new stubby coolers, magnets and stickers coming, which by the time this video comes out I should have them available now, so I'll put them up on the screen. Pretty excited to get them. Yeah, that's it. We'll head home and plan our and yeah, that's it. We'll start heading home, and I got nothing to say. Whatever, that's it. Bye.
Content's over.
Descends down one side of the mountain range into the valley, and then back up the other, sort of. Such a nice drive through the valley there, and you crisscross across. Well, check this out. How made it down on that side.
When I get there, I'll know the answer. Let me know when I get closer. Winterland, you're my sailing ship.